Your father... Well, he's on the naughty list.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best films from every year this century to get you into the Christmas spirit. Be warned of possible spoilers. 2000, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Jim Carrey's maniacal energy carries this adaptation of Dr. Seuss's classic tale.
The Grinch!
Directed by Ron Howard, the fantasy comedy is a unique spectacle. It picked up a well-deserved Oscar for Best Makeup, along with nominations for Best Art Direction and Best Costume Design. However, it's Carrey's performance as the Grinch that makes the movie worth the watch.
That feels good.
His outrageous antics bring the character to life, and the Grinch's turn from Christmas cynic to true believer still warms our hearts even 2 decades later.
Merry Christmas, one and all!
2001, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Happy Christmas, Harry. Happy Christmas, Ron.
Alright, so this might not really be a Christmas movie. The year 2001 wasn't great for festive films. But Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone did make Christmas more magical when Hogwarts was engulfed by the snowy holiday. You only have to witness the decorations in the Great Hall to feel that holiday spirit well up within.
Happy Christmas.
Even more touchingly, we got to see Harry receive his first ever real Christmas gifts. That included the iconic invisibility cloak that we've all wanted for ourselves at some point.
Whoa!
2002, 8 Women. Music is a big part of Christmas, and 2002 graced us with this dark comedy Christmas musical. Based on a play, 8 Women, or 8 Femmes in French, is set in a country manor at Christmas time in the 1950s. It kicks off with the master of the house being found dead. The 8 women within, including relatives and servants, are all suspects. Dun dun dun!
La prochaine fois, ma chère sœur, c'est en pleine poire que tu le recevras.
Despite that dark premise, the movie never takes itself too seriously. Inspired by screwball comedies and featuring an impressive ensemble cast, 8 Women is a fun and silly Christmas movie with a murder mystery twist. 2003, Elf. For many of us, rewatching Jon Favreau's comedy Christmas film is a December tradition. Elf tells the story of Buddy, a human raised by Santa's elves, as he discovers his real heritage and brings Christmas spirit everywhere he goes.
Well, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town.
As Buddy, Will Ferrell charmed audiences, so much so that on a budget of $33 million, the movie brought in $225 million at the box office. While it's Elf that stole our hearts in 2003, we also have to give a shout out to another Christmas movie from that year, Bad Santa, which was more for the adults, but also hilarious in its own way.
Well, come on, what do you want? A snot rag?
2004, The Polar Express. Many a child has dreamed of visiting Santa Claus. Based on a book by Chris Van Allsburg, The Polar Express takes audiences on just such a ride, following a boy as he journeys by train to the North Pole.
Are we really going to the North Pole? Hey, look, everybody! Isn't that wonderful?
Director Robert Zemeckis was no stranger to groundbreaking animation. After all, this is the man who directed 1988's Who Framed Roger Rabbit. The Polar Express was yet another trailblazing film, using motion capture to animate the cast, which included Tom Hanks in multiple roles.
The ice is frozen over the tracks.
The result was visually stunning, pushing technology to its limits.
All aboard!
2005, Just Friends. Christmas is the perfect time to curl up on the couch for a romantic comedy.
I'll just enjoy this glass of water. I'm stuffed.
After being humiliated as a teen, Ryan Reynolds' Chris returns to his hometown 10 years later. As he bats away the advances of pop star Samantha, played by Anna Faris, he reconnects with his childhood best friend and love interest, Amy Smart's Jamie.
Look at you!
We can't say it's Ryan Reynolds' best, but it is good fun. It even has some original songs to get your spirits into gear, and a great decoration destruction scene for the Grinches. 2006, The Holiday. Based on this film alone, Brooklyn Nine-Nine's Rosa Diaz has a strong case for why she's so passionate about the movies of Nancy Meyers.
Nancy Meyers never fails.
Meyers' hit rom-com follows two women, Kate Winslet's Iris and Cameron Diaz's Amanda, who trade their homes for the holidays, with Iris traveling to the US and Amanda to the UK.
I'm here!
Both grow and find love, in the form of Jack Black's Miles and Jude Law's Graham. Sure, it's somewhat predictable, but if you want a sweet movie that warms your heart on a frosty evening, The Holiday is one to go for.
If I come over there, will you go out with me on New Year's Eve?
2007, This Christmas. What is Christmas without a big helping of family drama? With a star-studded cast, including Idris Elba, Loretta Devine, Delroy Lindo, and Regina King, this 2007 comedy follows the Whitfield family as they prepare for the holidays. Each family member brings their own tensions and drama. Elba's character, Quentin Jr., a musician, hasn't been back for years, and trouble is hot on his heels.
Have you lost your mind? We are Whitfields. We do not behave that way.
Will the family come apart at the seams or come together for Christmas? It's a question many of us have probably asked ourselves.
We'll be together to make this Christmas right. Yes, we will.
2008, A Christmas Tale. Every few years, France seems to bring out a barn burner of a Christmas film. In 2008, it was Un Conte de Noël, or in English, A Christmas Tale. The comedy drama was recognized by critics as one of the year's best, which is pretty rare for a Christmas film.
À tous les deux, vous ne pourriez pas pacifier.
Je me réjouis de sa déchéance.
As in our last entry, the story is about a bickering family during the festivities. When the family matriarch reveals that she has leukemia and needs a bone marrow donor, family loyalties are put to the test.
C'est moi qui ai un cancer. Ça, je le sais.
A Christmas Tale was nominated for a bevy of awards, including the Palme d'Or at Cannes, and won the César Award for Best Supporting Actor. Witty, mischievous, and eccentric, it is a holiday film that doesn't hold back. 2009, A Christmas Carol. Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol has been adapted countless times, so it's hard to stand out in the crowd. But then, in walks Robert Zemeckis with another animated classic.
God save you. Humbug.
As in The Polar Express, Zemeckis used motion capture to animate the cast. Playing Ebenezer Scrooge, as well as the three ghosts who visit him, Jim Carrey gives yet another dedicated performance.
Leave me. Take me back. Hunt me no longer!
The cast also features beloved names like Gary Oldman, Colin Firth, Robin Wright Penn, Cary Elwes, and Bob Hoskins. While it met with mixed reviews, the stunning visuals and energetic performances still hold up.
No! No! Am I that man who lay upon the bed?
2010, Santa's Apprentice. France is back as the unsung heroes of the Christmas film realm, this time in a collaboration with Australia.
Do you think you could be my apprentice?
That would be great, but I don't think I don't have...
Based on the TV series Santa Apprentice, Santa's Apprentice or L'Apprenti Père Noël feels like a true throwback with its charming animation. The story sees the council of retired Santas telling the current face of the brand to get an apprentice with a pure heart. So he takes young Nicholas under his wing.
That's a great idea, Nicholas. I'm gonna try it right now.
The film is filled with whimsical magic and heartwarming moments that will probably bring a tear or two to your eye. If you're keen for more, check out the 2013 sequel, The Magic Snowflake.
It's going to take me a while to get used to no longer being Santa.
2011, Arthur Christmas. Usually, Santa Claus is depicted as a traditional fella who uses magic to traverse the world. Arthur Christmas turns this upside down by giving him modern technology.
Santa on bridge.
Sorry. Got the pin code.
Co-produced by Sony and Aardman Animations, the animated comedy sees strife break out within the Claus family as members jostle for the role of Santa. Their conflict dramatizes a struggle between the spirit of Christmas and modern ideals of efficiency and productivity.
I didn't need a trillion elves in bleepy hats.
We don't just fly about throwing lead-painted toys down chimneys anymore.
Voicing the characters are beloved British actors James McAvoy, Hugh Laurie, Bill Nye, and Imelda Staunton, who knock it out of the park with their performances. Exploring themes of ambition, aging, and family dynamics, the movie is as funny as it is touching.
Doesn't even matter if it's Mr. Postman in his spaceship.
As long as it gets there.
You made it happen.
2012, Rise of the Guardians. The same year the Avengers first assembled, another powerhouse team united to save the day.
He's chosen a new guardian.
What? Why?
Must be big deal.
Directed by Peter Ramsey, who went on to co-direct Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, this animated feature sees a team of mythical characters join forces to stop the boogeyman. Leading the team is Nicholas St. North, aka Santa Claus. Also on the team are the Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy, Sandman, and eventually the Spirit of Winter, Jack Frost.
If Man and Moon chose you to be a guardian, you must have something very special inside.
Despite an all-star voice cast, the movie bombed at the box office. But the story is fun and the animation is gorgeous. Definitely check it out if you've never watched it.
It's over, Pitch. There's no place to hide.
2013, The Best Man Holiday. For some, Christmas is a relaxing and heartwarming time. For others, it's a period of friction, drama, and hopefully some unintentional comedy. If you're of the latter persuasion, we recommend 2013's The Best Man Holiday.
Come on, get in here.
A sequel to 1999's The Best Man, the plot involves old friends meeting up together for the first time in 14 years to celebrate Christmas. But secrets, old wounds, and tragedy all rear their heads.
Okay, I'll just leave.
Well, why don't you hop on that broom and fly back out the window?
It's like a big-budget festive soap opera. With a fantastic cast all reprising their roles from the first film, the movie is a great choice for those who like both drama and comedy. 2014, Elf, Buddy's Musical Christmas. Want more Elf? We don't blame you. This stop-motion musical is based on both the film and Broadway version.
It's almost Christmas and I'm singing.
While only Ed Asner reprises his role from the film, the new cast succeeds in bringing the characters to life. Jim Parsons voices Buddy, and is joined by the likes of Mark Hamill, Kate Micucci, Rachel McFarlane, and Fred Armisen.
I don't know how you know my name, but you're not really Santa. Look, everybody!
The animation brings a new comedic element, with Buddy's goofy design juxtaposed with the dour human world. And the songs are actually pretty great too.
Ho, ho, ho! No, no, no.
2015, The Night Before. Christmas comedies often venture into cliché territory, resting on time-tested but tired jokes. If you want something a little different with more adult themes, this stoner comedy might be for you.
Seriously, this is what the spirit of Christmas is all about. A rich athlete finally getting the corporate limo that he always wanted.
Exactly!
Starring Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Anthony Mackie, The Night Before follows three friends in search of an elusive party in New York City on Christmas Eve.
Yes, you look weird. Still weird.
There are plenty of side-splitting shenanigans, but also an undercurrent of more serious themes, such as adulthood, commitment, and parenthood. Just to make sure you're in that Christmas spirit, there's even a Santa fight.
That's for disrespecting the spirit of Christmas!
2016, Better Watch Out. In recent years, it seems like there's been an explosion of Christmas horror and thriller movies. One of the very best is 2016's Better Watch Out. Starring Olivia de-Jong as babysitter Ashley and Levi Miller as 12-year-old Luke, the film starts out as a home invasion movie.
Your network, it's gone. How are they doing this?
However, not everything is as it seems, and it will mess with your mind with one twist after another.
Luke, get my phone!
It's kind of like a horror version of Home Alone. Without giving too much away, it's a disturbing tale that will keep you on the edge of your seat.
We're gonna get through this, okay? Okay. Do your parents have a gun?
2017, Anna and the Apocalypse. If you've ever watched a Christmas film and thought, gee, this would be better with zombies, then we present you 2017's Anna and the Apocalypse. This British zombie musical is about preparing for life after school and getting through the festive period. But that changes when the living dead shamble onto the scene and wreak havoc. Ella Hunt's work in the title role and Paul Kaye as the unhinged Arthur Savage are magical. With catchy songs, comedy, and graphic action, Anna and the Apocalypse is a fun watch from start to finish.
I need a human voice, something that I can hold on to.
2018, The Christmas Chronicles. While it's fun to mix up the festive genre from time to time, sometimes it's great to just go back to basics too. And this Christmas comedy with Kurt Russell in the red coat and bushy white beard is a perfect example.
Santa Claus?
Live and in person. One night only.
As he's making the rounds, Santa has his work disturbed by 2 children, causing him to lose not only his reindeer, but also everyone's presents. Together, the trio must save Christmas before it's too late.
Teddy, you think maybe we could pick it up a little bit? Put your seatbelt on.
The movie might not reinvent the wheel, but there's plenty of amusing moments and some serious themes about grief and healing. Due to its popularity, Netflix released a sequel in 2020, The Christmas Chronicles 2. 2019, Klaus. Some of these movies are just the best of their respective years. Others are among the best Christmas movies of all time. Klaus, dare we say, is one of them.
Watch your step getting out of the, what's this?
You're a postman, aren't you?
Eschewing computer animation, director Sergio Pablos breathed new life into traditional animation techniques, creating a unique style for his directorial debut. Set in 19th century Norway, the adventure comedy is an alternative origin story for Santa. When entitled spoiled Jesper Johansson is forced to become a postman on a remote island, he befriends local toymaker Klaus. Both characters grow as a result, in a story that manages to be hilarious, poignant, and beautiful all at the same time.
Shall we then?
2020, Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey. Set in a steampunk-inspired world, this whimsical musical fantasy film is a joy to behold. The story centers on struggling toymaker Jeronicus Jangle, the apprentice who betrayed him, and Jeronicus's invention, Don Juan Diego.
It's easy.
After reconnecting with his family and getting to know his granddaughter Journey, Jeronicus begins to find himself again. It's not easy to choose which of the original songs is our favorite, but if we had to, we're partial to Magic Man G. Forrest Whitaker, Keegan-Michael Key, and Madeline Mills put in wonderful performances, as does Ricky Martin with his voice work.
I like your hair. Did you do that yourself?
2021, A Boy Called Christmas. Based on Matt Haig's book of the same name, this fantasy film captures everything we love about the holiday spirit. On Christmas Eve, the elderly Aunt Ruth tells 3 children who lost their mother the origin story of Santa.
So, are you all comfortable? You'd better be, because I'm starting.
It's a magical tale that draws on Nordic mythology to explain how a boy named Nicholas became Father Christmas.
Now I need you to be warm and safe.
The story will break your heart, mend it, and then fill it with Christmas hope. It's a roller coaster of emotions, but well worth the journey. If that doesn't persuade you to see it, then the top-notch cast of Maggie Smith, Stephen Merchant, and Jim Broadbent should.
Besides, it's just one day a year. What shall we call it?
2022, Violent Night. What if Die Hard's John McClane were Father Christmas? It's a question we never thought to ask. When mercenaries take a wealthy family hostage, it's up to Santa to kick butt and save the day. Director Tommy Wirkola is no stranger to snow-filled action comedies. He previously directed the 2009 horror comedy Dead Snow about zombie Nazis and its 2014 sequel. Violent Night has a similarly zany premise, with David Harbour's Santa going on a savage rampage. It's not one for the kids, but it is a hell of a good time.
Are you okay?
I'm good. I was just wrapping something up.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. 2023, The Holdovers. Set in a New England boarding school in 1970, this comedy drama follows dislikable classics teacher Paul Hunnam as he's forced to babysit students over Christmas break.
Sir, I don't understand.
That's glaringly apparent.
Director Alexander Payne reunited with his lead from Sideways, Paul Giamatti, for the film. While there are funny moments, the drama plays a heavy role, especially when it comes to the heart-wrenching stories of Angus Tully, played by Dominic Sessa, and Mary Lamb, played by Divine Joy Randolph.
This is the last place that my baby and I were together, not including the bus station.
The movie deals with themes of mental illness, grief, and new beginnings. It's one of the best films of the year, and not just the Christmas-related ones.
Presto, Cherry's Jubilee.
What Christmas classic do you watch every December? Tell us in the comments.
And then, you got all your wrinkles are gone.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.